keep your name out of it, but help me find the evidence that Jackie forged those documents.
If I'm found out, I will lose my job, my reputation.
No, not if we can prove that Jackie is corrupt.
Have you ever heard of broken heart syndrome? Lou, I've seen perfectly healthy hearts pack it in for no apparent reason, but emotionally there was a great deal of pain.
Yeah, but Tuna! Jimmy! What was that, Toadie?
I want to be someone. I want to know things. I want to build a secure life for my son, but most of all, I never want to be in a position where I am so hard up, I actually consider taking a weasel's filthy money.
Oh, you're still here?
Yeah, of course. I mean, I'm keeping Toadie company.
Yeah, there's just Libby, me, and my guilt.
Oh, well, you can take your guilt home. He's a lucky boy.
So no permanent damage then?
Well, he's badly concussed. We'll keep him in for observation.
How long will you keep him?
Oh, 24 hours. Is there anyone we should call?
Oh, I don't know. He doesn't really talk about his private life. I think the guys at number 30 will know.
Can I see him?
Well, you want to finish him off, do you?
No, I just wanted to apologise.
In that case, I think it's a good idea.
It was scary seeing him lying there like that.
Sure.
Yeah, lucky it was a scratch match, because if it was the real thing, I reckon Toadie would have been benched for the whole season.
Yeah, he might have even ended up on charges.
Well, it was Rosie's fault. She told him to go and let off some steam.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's all right. I'm quicker. I got 2 legs. Hey!
Oh, food. Good timing.
No, it's down to leftovers, I'm afraid.
Sorry to intrude.
That's okay, you're always welcome. How's Susan?
Yeah, she's a bit better. She thinks she'll be back in a couple of days. She wasn't very happy about that article in the newspaper, though, about Steph. Not good for her health.
You going to stand there drooling, or do you want to get a plate?
Oh, can I do both?
Whole class, get upstairs, you two. Come on.
All right, boys, just keep the volume down, please.
Yes, Mum.
Elle and I might head off for an hour or so.
Why, where are you off to?
Oh, we've just got some late night shopping to do, haven't we?
Sure do.
You didn't eat much.
Well, I just thought breaking and enter would be done best on an empty stomach.
Oh, well, it's not really breaking and entering now that we've got Lydia's help getting past all the security systems.
So what is it?
It's,
I don't give in to blackmail, you know.
Well, I'm not doing this for fun, you know. This is my chance to become someone Mickey can really be proud of.
And this is the way you go about it. You know, I've got a good mind just to go and tell Rebecca the truth.
Go on then, please. I mean, the poor woman, I think she should know.
Oh, this is all a bit hush-hush.
Oh, no, not at all. Paul will tell you what we're talking about, won't you, Paul?
Hey, come in. Can I ask you something? Who won?
Match abandoned.
Because I made such an idiot of myself.
Yeah, naturally.
And there I was trying to impress you.
Why would you want to do that?
I can't remember. Concussion. Thanks for sticking around.
Dad wanted to know if there was anyone else we should call.
No. No, there's no one else.
Hello? Excuse me for a sec. Just look to the left for me, would you? That's very good. And to the right. That's to the right.
Right.
Up.
I've always wondered why you do this.
You know, I can't remember. Long time since I went to medical school. No, I'm just checking your pupils are the same size.
And?
And they're perfect. I might just come back later.
Oh, no, you do what you gotta do.
So what's next?
Blood pressure, I think.
Well, we all know how well that Kirsten's doing at Lassiter's, so I have decided to take her on as a trainee manager.
Manager?
Yeah, well, duty manager. I think she's going to go far in this company.
Thanks, Paul. I won't let you down.
Don't thank me. Rebecca was your biggest champion.
Oh, this calls for a celebration.
I don't know what to say.
Well, if you hold on for a second, you can say cheers.
Hey, the Lou Carpenter fan club request an audience with the great man.
Yeah, if it's a grumpy man you want, you've come to the right place.
Not a good patient, then.
Oh, Paulie. You tell him, Karl. A cardiac patient should not be tucking into pastries, right?
A cardiac patient? No, it's not recommended.
How you feeling there, mate?
Well, nothing that a great big plate of cholesterol wouldn't fix.
I see what you mean. So when are you going on your big trip?
Oh, no, I can't go anywhere. Not with his heart playing up.
Oh, plenty of us around here would be happy to look out for him.
Oh, no, but I couldn't go away. I'm scared of him having another attack.
Well, if you did go, I know Miranda would miss a supply of fresh herbs, that's for sure. Yeah.
Oh, would she like some more?
Oh, no, we're right.
If he doesn't want any, I wouldn't mind some.
I'll get some. I've got plenty out the back.
G'day.
Not a word.
Not necessary. It's obviously eating you up as it is without my help, and it's no good for you.
You here to prove your anxiety theory?
I might give you guys a bit of space.
You're anxious now, all the time, and it's getting worse.
You're determined to humiliate me, aren't
I
you?
just want you to be well. If you're not going to accept what's happening here...
OK, I'll admit it. I am a cranky old coot who's afraid of being alone. Yeah? Right, now will you leave me in peace, please? Sorry, Steve. All this healthy muck is going right through me.
So it wasn't a heart attack, then?
No.
Poor bloke. What can I do?
Not an easy man to help.
Yeah, still, we could let him know that he's not alone, though, couldn't we?
Yeah, just tread carefully.
I know a thing or two about pride. We'll be right.
Yeah?
Thanks so much for dinner.
That's fine. Have a safe drive home.
Yeah, bye.
OK, we should get going before the shop shut.
Yes, we should.
Good. Well, I'll just pop to the bathroom.
Bit sudden, isn't it?
What is?
Fast-tracking someone like her.
Someone like her?
Yeah, after the way she treated Mickey and Ned, doesn't really strike me as the trustworthy, reliable type.
Yeah, Lassiter's isn't your concern really anymore, is it?
I just hope you know what you're doing.
I'm not going anywhere with you in your condition, and well, you know it.
Well, don't worry about that. I won't be a burden to you much longer.
They haven't given you a time frame, have they?
Who?
The doctors. Karl.
Well, I'm not actually dying, if that's what you mean. Oh. I've got no intention of falling off the twig just yet. Anyway, thought you'd be glad to see the back of me.
Well, then you're a silly old fool.
We only just saw each other at dinner. What was so urgent?
All this stuff needs to go in the database ASAP.
But this is secretarial work.
Kirsten, if you want this job, you have to learn it from the bottom up. It's your choice.
But that could take days.
Well, you better get started then.
Right now? Tonight? I know what you're doing and I'm not going to quit.
No, of course you're not. You made that crystal clear.
Ah, return visit, eh?
It's not the cholesterol fest you were hoping for, but just wait till you try it.
Oh, that smells good.
Mum whipped it up. It tastes unreal. I'll dish it up for you.
And while we're waiting, you can give me a hand with this.
What's that?
Well, I made up a budget for the Dingoes 08 season. Guernseys, training gear, that sort of thing. More of a wish list, really. But we're going to need some fundraising. And something tells me you'd be very good at raising funds in a hurry. That's if you're feeling up to it.
Steve, I am not the charity case.
No, I'm not being charitable.
What's this then?
That's just our way of saying thanks for everything you've done since we arrived.
And what have I done?
Well, you welcomed us with a friendly face. Took young Mickey under your wing when he needed it most.
Hurry up, Lou, or I'll eat it.
So you're going to help me out or what? I'll leave it with you. I'm going to go and tuck in.
Ah, another social call. Should get sick myself, eh?
I've got news for you, sunshine. You can leave whenever you like. The Parkers are in the market for an old reprobate and they've offered me the job.
What?
So, you can call Carmela and Marco, accept their offer, and you just go explore, eh?
Are you sure you'll be all right?
Oh, I'll manage, mate. Don't you worry about that. I'll be able to put as much sugar in my tea without you tut-tutting in my ear all the time. This is going to be bliss.
Oi, you're not going to kick me while I'm down, are you?
No, I just brought in some real food for you.
Oh, yeah? Oh, schnitzel singers. Mate, you can keep apologising for as long as you like. Sorry, it's fine. You've had a rough couple of weeks. I've punched the old ball of my time.
Yeah, you haven't hurt anyone.
I wasn't always through one trying. Hey, you've come back again too.
Look, if there's anything you need doing that I can do for you, you just let me know, okay? You know?
Stop looking so miserable would be a good start.
Okay, all right. And I'll stop stalking you around now.
Right, thanks for the tucker.
Libby.
Hey.
Now, did I dream you before, or were you really here?
Oh, I actually need to talk to Toadie. Hey, Toadie, I'm really sorry about before. I was out of line.
What? What are you talking about? When?
Before. When we were here, waiting, remember?
What? No, you weren't. I was the one who was knocking people unconscious.
What? What? Stop it. You're as bad as Dad.
What?
Nothing.
Well, look, if you're not really into the guy, there's not really a problem, is there? But if you are into the guy and you're holding back because of what other people might think, well, then I think that's pretty gutless, don't you? And that's one thing I never thought that I'd be able to say about you or anyone else, ever. Again, what?
What?
I don't know.
Doesn't make any sense, Toadie.
I know. Bottom line is, you're being gutless, okay?
Oh, God, I feel so guilty.
Not going to pull out of me now, are you?
Oh, if I could without feeling like a total wimp.
If you need to feel like a wimp, that is okay.
Well, I've come this far, haven't I?
Well, I can do this on my own. I don't want you to get in any trouble. Let's face it, you're not exactly a breaking-into type of girl.
What, and you are, I suppose?
Look, I was the one that spread Jackie's lies. I need to do this. At least to clear my conscience.
Have you got anything yet?
No, there's nothing on here. Just drives clean.
There's got to be something. This is her computer. This is her office.
Good evening, ladies.
Can't even look Rebecca in the eye, can you? Wonder why.
I think you two need to face facts. Stephanie Scully is the bad guy here.
Oh, well, we all know that that's not true, don't we?
I wish I had your faith. Really, I do. Stephanie seemed so passionate, I'd love to think she hadn't sold out.
You forget that we actually know Steph.
You think you do. You had it right the first time, Miss Robinson. Shame you didn't stick to your guns.
Oh.
I really ought to have you charged, but I think you're probably more misguided than anything. Just in case you have any more bright ideas. Now get out of here before I change my mind.
You broke into council chambers. You, who only 2 days ago promised you would never betray us again?
Well, we had to do something. I'm just sorry that we got caught.
You could have destroyed us, not to mention completely scuppered the case. I mean, did you really think that anybody would actually believe that we had no idea what you were doing?
Someone had to take Jackie down.
Oh. Well, I guess I should be thankful to you that you didn't convince her to hire a hitman.
What, so you think it's okay for Steph to take the fall?
No, but we're a law firm, for God's sake. There are ways of doing things.
Well, why aren't you doing any of these? Why is it that your receptionist is the only one making things happen?
Oh, please, just...
No. What are you going to tell the victims' families? That it all just got too hard?
Rosie, Jackie will not go to the police. She's got too much to lose. And you should be doing everything you can to save Steph, but so far you haven't said a word.
That's because I'm thinking. There is something that we can do.
What do you think you're doing here?
Rebecca.
This group of people deserve to be heard. And as Mayor and Councillor of Erinsborough, it's your duty to listen.
I can't imagine what you think this is going to achieve.
I personally think this speaks volumes.
Very well, if you are determined to turn this into a circus.
I think today we'll find out who the real clown is.
So how long are you staying this time?
Well, that depends.
On what?
Well, I don't actually know why I'm here. I mean, am I a work colleague, a friend? What am I to you exactly?
All of the above, I hope.
Right, it seems like there's a little bit more to it than that. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. We see each other every other day and yet I hardly know anything about you.
Well, that can change.
I can't believe I'm even thinking about this, you know, after everything that happened with Darren. I thought, no way, I swore, never again, you know, who wants to go through all that? But then there's this thing between us and I think, what the hell, you know, let's just see what happens. You feel it too, don't you?
Yeah, well, the thing is, Lib, you know, I was pretty concussed last night and there...
Can we just forget I said anything?
No, wait, well, Lib...
No, it's all good. It's all right. I'll see you at school. Okay, get better.
As you are probably all aware, there is evidence that Councillor Stephanie Scully was less than frank with us when she diverted funds designated for public safety and security to one of her own pet projects.
Objection.
This is not a court of law, Mr. Rebecki. But as there's every chance Ms. Scully will end up in one, perhaps you should hold that thought. Now, if there are no further interruptions, in that case, I want to hear what Mr. Rebecki has to say. Not now, Lydia.
Mayor Jones isn't trying to censor public debate, is she?
No, I'm not, Mr. Rebecki, but you know full...
Let him speak.
Here.
Could we have some decorum?
I want to hear what Toadie has to say.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, me too.
Me too. I think a lot of us would be very interested to hear him out.
If you don't want to listen to me, perhaps I could call on Zeke Kinski.
Oh, please.
Zeke? I was in the warehouse when the roof collapsed.
And we're all very sorry for you, Zeke.
But it didn't end there. The pressure that it caused my family afterwards was much, much greater.
Councillor Scully has a lot to answer
I
for.
respectfully request the Mayor listen to what all the victims here have to say.
I was in the rubble for hours. I'll never forget it.
I still have nightmares about it.
I thought I was going to die. And if it wasn't for a very good friend of mine, I probably would have.
I held the hand of a friend of mine and told her that she was going to be okay. But she wasn't.
I'm sure our hearts go out to each and every one of you. But this just serves to underline the seriousness of Councillor Scully's actions.
So what have you got to hide then?
Nothing.
Then why was your computer hard drive completely erased? And why has Councillor Scully been publicly vilified without a fair hearing?
We've heard the testimonies of these victims here today. Now, only the hardest heart would deny them the right to a full council inquiry. Unless Mayor Jones believes otherwise, it seems she's happy to ignore their pain and continue her own witch hunt. And until now, some of you have been very happy to allow that to happen.
I'd like to put forward a motion that we launch an immediate independent inquiry. And I, for one, intend to fully cooperate with the investigation.
You did it.
This is just the start.
What do you have? Oh, whiskey straight up for me. And hey, guys, order up because Paul's shouting.
Just some orange juice for the smart aleck, please.
You're the best, Paul. I don't care what everyone else says about you.
Hey, guys, listen up. There has been another development.
We've just heard after this morning's meeting, which many of you attended, that Mayor Jackie Jones has tendered her resignation effective immediately. The acting mayor has agreed to launch a full investigation.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, Toadie, thank you. From now on, I work in consultation.
Yeah, don't be too hard on yourself, all right? If it wasn't for your stubbornness, we wouldn't have got into this in the first place.
Yeah, so just accept the praise, will you?
All right, if I have to. Nice work, Rebecki.
Yes, and to you. Now, if you excuse me, there's something I have to do. Steph, hi. Wow, it's good to hear your voice.
Nah, too much for you, was it?
What have you got for me next?
You put all of that into the system.
Disappointed. Oh, don't tell me you're impressed.
Oh, I'm never impressed.
Liar.
You know what? I know you're probably sick of hearing this, but you are amazing.
No.
No, you are.
Oh, yes, yes, I am amazing. And no, I never get sick of hearing it. You know what? You're pretty amazing too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, with Kirsten. She just really needed a break, and I'm really proud that you've taken a chance on her.
Rebecca, it's Rosie. For you.
Oh, okay, thanks. Rosie, hi, how's it going?
Well, aren't you the big hero now?
Sorry?
Well, Kirsten's benefactor. Rebecca's very impressed by you.
Make that sound like a bad thing.
You've come a long way this last year. Almost like a different father entirely.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's true.
But I guess some things never change.
Elle, you know, I'm so happy that you're talking to me again, but I just wish you'd make a bit more sense.
Don't make this about me, Dad.
No? Okay, what is it about then?
You have got a very special thing with Rebecca and Declan.
Yes, I do. And you're a part of it, remember? We're a family.
I'm watching you. Do not stuff this up.